Hi, welcome back. We are officially getting into the colder months, and I don't know about you, but my skin is on the fritz. I mention this 24/7 because my life is just reduced down to first world problems right now, which is, my skin, and it's just so dry right now. I wanted to basically like a nice, juicy, youthful, glowing skin, but make it drugstore because I checked out my channel and was like, whoa. Haven't done a drugstore tutorial in a while. So that's what we're going to do today. I pulled out some of my most healthy and glowing and hydrating products that I could find in my collection from the drugstore. And I'm going to run you through a look. Pretty excited. I'm looking at my lineup and it's rather strong. Okay, I don't always show skin prep, but I thought it would be good for this video just to show you some things that I use to add or boost hydration. First, I use some type of thermal spray. I use La Roche-Posay and also the Avene. I'm using the La Roche-Posay one because I know this one's a little bit more accessible and on the cheaper side compared to Avene. God love Avene. They have saved my skin several times through multiple dermatitis flare-ups, but so is La Roche-Posay. The Cicaplast Balm is definitely a lifesaver. But yeah, thermal spray, just get my skin really nice and, The Good Molecules Hyaluronic Acid Serum. This is one of my favorites, not only because it's affordable, but also it has no scent to it. It really does feel effective when I use it. And it has very simple ingredients in it, so it does not cause my skin to flare up. So this definitely gives me that fresh, juicy base that I'm looking for in a makeup look like this. And I always use hyaluronic acid serum if I'm going for a really glowy look. This is the only affordable SPF that sits right with my skin right now. It's the BeautyPie Ultra Light Daily SPF 30. I should stop saying drugstore and just say affordable because I am going to be using some BeautyPie products. Honestly, because I do have a few more BeautyPie products that I'm going to use in this video. And once you have a BeautyPie membership, the prices are even cheaper than drugstore. So if you are not on that train, I would highly, highly recommend it because, the quality in most cases is like 10 times better than drugstore makeup anyways, and you pay pretty much the same price. Okay, I'm skipping foundation today, and I'm going to be using my Halo Liquid Glow alongside of one of my favorite drugstore concealers. This is L'Oreal Age Perfect, and the combo is just divine. I mean, honestly, glow is in the name on this. Now, if you are not comfortable using this formula as like a base, totally get it. You can go for something like the Neutrogena Healthy Boost Skin Tint that I love. Neutrogena Hydro Boost is always a lovely option as well. I just want a really thin, almost like non-existent veil with this look, and I'm just going to use my concealer to hide a bit of redness that I have going on. So yeah, you can kind of tailor this to your preference, but I actually like the e.l.f. Halo Glow over the Charlotte Tilbury as a base because I feel like it's a little bit more natural and it actually looks more like a foundation when used all over, in my opinion, compared to the Charlotte Tilbury. So like it's not as overwhelming. Like for me, this is not as overwhelming as what it would be if I used the Charlotte Tilbury version, if that makes sense. Okay, love it. Thin, glowy, not adhering to anything on my face, which is pretty much the goal for anything that I use for any kind of makeup. So going in with L'Oreal, I am going to pop a little bit on under eye area, always do a bit in the inner corner. My chin is where my redness is occurring the most right now, other than my neck. We are gonna pop a little bit of concealer down there and also in my smile lines. So whatever eczema is taking over my face and neck, she's going strong. She has been going strong all year. I'm hoping I'm gonna see a light at the end of the tunnel soon, but we're just going to go with what I know, and that is thin, flexible, healthy makeup formulas. I was just thinking to myself the other day, if I wasn't in the beauty industry and wasn't as like skilled up on all of the makeup products available and techniques, I'd probably be screwed because when you have like dryness and textured areas on your skin, it takes a lot of trial and error to find products that sit well with that type of skin. I mean, if you have eczema, dry patches, rosacea, texture, most of us have like one of those things, then you get it. So that's kind of why I wanted to share this little routine today. e.l.f. Halo Glow in shade 6. This is what I'm going to be using as my bronzer, simply because it does give that really thin, lightweight appearance to the skin, which is what I'm going for. Blends out super easily. Don't go overboard like I just did. Okay, I had to stop talking so I could fix that. It's easier to put on the back of your hand. I don't know why I didn't just do that to begin with. This is e.l.f.'s Luminous Putty Blush in Bermuda. It's a very beautiful color. I cleared out a lot of my cream blushes, and so I didn't have a ton of drugstore ones to pick from. So if you have a favorite drugstore blush right now, let me know what it is, because this was one of the few that actually wasn't like my Milani and NYX cream blushes, NYX Sweet Cheeks and Milani, what is Milani Cheek Kiss? Is that what the liquid, not the ones that come in a compact, but the liquid ones. Anyways, both of those are my standard nude blush, and I didn't want to take that route for this video. I wanted something a little bit more healthy looking. So this was like one of the few that I had, but I do like this formula. I like the Luminous formula over the matte putty blushes. I'm going to take some e.l.f. Wow Brow and just run through my brows really quick. L'Oreal Lumi Glotion. I'm going to use this as my actual highlighter today because number one, it looks fantastic, and number two, it's very subtle, very skin-like. You can actually use this as a primer. I wore this as like foundation a lot in the summertime because it does have a little bit of a tint to it, but I'm going to use it today as my highlighter. I have one other drugstore highlighter. It's e.l.f. Jelly Pop, which I loved, but they don't make it anymore. So this is pretty much the only other one that I have, but I love it. It actually stays on my vanity, and I use it weekly. I'm using my BeautyPie Shadow Stick today. I'm really just going to focus on doing a kind of smudged out liner look. I want to keep the eyes fresh, but I also want some definition. Do not kill me, but I thought I had a matte cream e.l.f. shadow stick, and I don't. It's a shimmer one. So I'm going to have to sneak in Bobbi Brown's Vanilla. This is not necessary. I need this to neutralize my eyelid. You could use concealer, but I have red patches on my eyelids, so I want to ensure that I just have a nice kind of smooth canvas going into the rest of my eye look. This is Goldie from BeautyPie. It sells out quite frequently, but for a good reason. If you remember Sand Glow from Laura Mercier, they no longer make Sand Glow. This is almost a spot-on dupe, and I would kind of argue a better one. It lasts a bit longer and it gives you a little bit more of a shimmer effect, but it's almost like if a green, a gray, and a gold had a baby. This is kind of what that color would be. And I know it's called Goldie, but it definitely has like this sage gray undertone to it. So I'm really just going to use this kind of as like a shadow liner today. I'm not going to get crazy with it. I just want a little bit of definition. This is an Ulta Beauty Shadow Stick in Naked Truth, and just add a little bit more highlight. I'm going to add that to my inner corner. A little bit of mascara. Okay, I am obsessed with these e.l.f. glossy lip stains. They are just like the Armani Ecstasy Shine lipsticks or lip glosses, lip stains. I'm not sure what Armani calls them, but I have one and it's the most unique formula. It starts out as almost like a matte, just like a quick matte lip balm, and then somehow it transforms into this really glossy effect, and it's the same exact formula on the e.l.f. one. So I'm going to throw this on really quick. This one's in the shade called Pinkies Up, and you can see when I put it on immediately it just kind of looks like, I don't know, looks like a stain, and then out of nowhere it just starts getting really glossy. I don't know if the camera is translating it, but it's like it also starts to feel like a lip gloss. I don't know. It's very interesting. I'm going to take a Sephora collection lip line now, and they're already affordable, like on their own. They're like $9 to $11. So I consider that drugstore pricing, affordable pricing. It's kind of in that realm. But oh yeah, see my lips, they've already gotten like 5 times glossier. It's a really interesting product, and it's very comfortable on the lip. I think I'm done. I knew with this lineup of products really couldn't go wrong. Everything is just super thin. That's what I love when my skin's feeling dehydrated, parched, and also when just my skin's not feeling its best in general. And these are just some really great drugstore options. I feel like I'm old school in the sense that when I find something, I kind of just stick with it. I ride it out. Unfortunately, with the drugstore, things get discontinued a lot. But I've been meaning to go and check out some new drops. I haven't been seeing much. I haven't been seeing a lot of drugstore launches. I feel like during the holiday season, that kind of slows down. And in the spring and summer, that's where drugstore just kind of like blossoms. But I hope you enjoyed seeing this look. Let me know some of your new drugstore favorites, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.